Hey everyone, it's Evangeline here at Etrailer. Today we have the Yakima MOD System Extra Large Home Base. This is going to be your base for your modular storage organization system from Yakima. You can attach different accessories on top of it, but you can also use this to store all of your different gear for your different adventures. We're going to talk about the different dimensions of your home base, how you get installed, and why you might use it right here at etrailer.com. I've been working with the mod system for a while. Been putting all kinds of different gear in it, testing out its capabilities, its storage capacities, and the tricky part with working with our extra large home base here was finding a vehicle that would fit in. This is going to be the largest base system of the mod system. It's going to be 33.5 inches long or deep and 45 inches wide. So for your extra large vehicles, what you are going to have to measure is the storage area. This can't even fit in some smaller vehicles if you have your seats folded down flat, but double check your storage area, see if it fits in there before you continue on in this video. If you find that you have a smaller storage area, you might be more interested in the more universal, large size. If you find that the extra large home base fits your car though, definitely go with the largest space you can get. You then have a lot more capacity. A longer drawer like this means you can bring it further out behind your vehicle. There's so much space in here. We do have some extra things like micro totes and other accessories that you add on to this. Just remember that this has a 100-pound drawer capacity, and when you load things to the top of your system, this has a 250-pound capacity on top. This has a bamboo top that makes for a very smooth, sleek surface, but also durable if you have things loaded on there and need to slide it around. You're going to have different mounting points for your accessories. If you're using mod toppers, you're going to utilize these side brackets. This actually fits the large and extra large mod toppers. So if you are switching between different vehicles, you'll have holes for the large or extra large there in the center of your board. This is the home base, which is just your base system. The whole thing gets really cool once you start adding on those accessories. When I need to carry around larger and bulkier items, that's when I start looking at the mod topper, the gear crate, or the gear tote as my add-on, since those have a taller space capacity. If you're curious about those accessories, check them out here on our website. So we have your exterior dimensions, which will help you figure out if this will fit in your vehicle. But then you also have your interior dimensions, which will help you figure out what cargo can you fit in the drawer. Here we have our larger, wider, but also shorter items. So for interior dimensions, what I do is I go from wall to latch for our depth. That's going to be 30 inches of length. And then we're going to go from rail to rail, and that's going to be 40.25 inches of width. And then finally, we're going to go for height. So height for me is measured from the drawer to the top of the rail, and that's going to be 4.5 inches. So if your cargo fits within those dimensions, you'll still be able to open and close your drawer without any problem. That rail is pretty important to keep within, because if you want to add the workspace or other accessories that go onto the rail, this will help everything fit together. Now let's talk about that latch system. When you pull the drawer out, notice that it stays locked in the open position. And that's because there's a little lock on the edges. You have to apply a decent amount of force if you want to close your drawer. So with this having that great weight capacity and space capacity, things can get pretty heavy. So while it might be a hassle when you're opening and closing the drawer, that just keeps everything safe. Don't worry about slamming the drawer, because you do have these sliding rubber strips that will help cushion it. If you notice that there seems to be a bit of wobble of your drawer, especially that door, usually I leave it in the unlocked position, but you can tighten it down a bit extra with this plastic lock core. I use the back of my key or a flathead screwdriver to keep that secure and that fully cinches down on that lock. If you want to, you can replace these plastic lock cores with metal lock cores. Just use the Yakima Same Key System, SKS, and purchase a whole pack of lock cores if you want it to match with your other Yakima accessories too. What I noticed with the extra large drawer is you then have a lot of space for items to roll around if you don't have it fully packed. So if you notice that it rattles a lot and things seem to clang against the drawers, since this is made of aluminum, metal objects can get pretty loud. That's when I recommend investing in some of Yakima's micro totes. These are their MOD System totes. They come in a set of 2 different sizes for your larger and smaller items. This will help organize your things, but also prevent them from rolling around in your metal drawer. If you're wondering about comparing the MOD system with another build out, I've seen a lot of DIY build outs with milk crates and plywood. The main difference you're gonna get with this is its portability. The ability to take this out super quickly and easily, as well as install it back into your car, is very unique. What's holding the HomeBase to your vehicle are 4 points. You have straps and then hooks that hook into the anchor points that are already on your car. So there's gonna be no drilling or making nuts and bolts connections in your vehicle. Pop it in, secure, and that's it. Along the sides of your HomeBase, you have rails, and the brackets to secure your HomeBase fit into these rails. So you can slide them along to get the best fit. Now, if you get them too close to your anchor points, you will have too much strap length. This does have a minimum for how far it should go. So you can just loosen the bracket, move it further along, away from the anchor point, and then use the included 4mm Allen tool to tighten that down. What I've found to be the best way to do this is just to find enough distance where you can still pull that strap tight. But you do have another option too, if you can crisscross the straps. I've only found this to be effective if the anchor points are far away to the side where you still get enough leverage. If you're not sure if you have enough leverage, just give a good old shake test for your HomeBase. Shake it side to side, back and forth, but a very important one is up and down. And if you see very little movement, then you're good. If you see some movement, go around all 4 and really tighten down on those cam buckles again. If you're looking to expand or level up your storage organization, that's what the Yakima MOD System was created for. While it might seem pretty pricey for something that's essentially totes and drawers, you do have to take into account that this is designed to be very durable and very safe, but also very portable. You might see more premium options available for your larger SUVs and even trucks, where you can get bed slides or the truck trolley installed. Those are great, and they have a higher weight capacity. The downside to them is they have rivets and bolts that you need to install into your vehicle, creating a permanent installation point. This one utilizes the anchor points that are already in your car, so you don't have to make any extra things and adjustments in your vehicle. Now, please make sure you get the correct one for your vehicle. The extra large version of the MOD system is awesome because it gives you all that cargo space, but it doesn't fit that many cars. We have a Yukon here. You could fit this into an Expedition. Think very large SUV. And if you just have a mid-size SUV, or if you want to utilize, let's say, your 3rd row of your vehicle, that's when you go down to the large version of the HomeBase. Very similar, but not the same width. So hopefully this video helped you out with seeing how the HomeBase works and got you excited into looking into all the accessories that can be added to the top of the HomeBase. You can stack 2 of these on top of each other or get different mod toppers and totes. Check those all out here on our website, because that's what the modular system is all about, getting those different things, putting them all together to make something that works best for your adventures. And that was a look at the Yakima MOD System Extra Large HomeBase right here at Etrailer.com. My name is Evangeline, and I hope you enjoyed the journey.